Hello, I'm Mr. Koo. I am here at South Pasadena High School. This is my 10th year teaching. I teach chemistry. I've done all levels, regular chem, honors chem, and AP chem. And so I really enjoy teaching here. FYI, for those of you guys who don't know, I'm also an alumnus of South Pasadena High School. I graduated class of 1996, so that was ages ago, but I really enjoy being back to teach students at the school that I graduated from. So one of the things that I enjoy doing besides chemistry is I enjoy doing some magic and some card tricks. I'm not very good, but I try to be entertaining, and so hopefully you guys are entertained. So let's do let's start off with kind of a card trick. So I've got a deck of cards, and all I'm gonna do is so you can take a look, they're all different cards. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna riffle through the cards, and I'd like you to say stop wherever you feel like it. All right, so we need a selected card. So tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Right here? Okay. Now, you didn't choose the Queen of Diamonds, you didn't choose the Four of Clubs or the Six of Spades, right? That's in this deck. Instead, you chose this card, which is the Six of Diamonds. Okay, so you picked the Six of Diamonds. So we'll take the Six of Diamonds, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw the Six of Diamonds right here in the middle of the deck. Is that fair? Right here in the middle of the deck.
Yes.
Push it in right there. And you don't know this about cards, but these are bicycle cards. And the thing about bicycle cards is you see that there are two circles here. And these two circles look like it's like an elevator button. So what we can do is we can kind of just press the up button just like this, as if you're an elevator. Shake it a little, wave over it, snap, and your Six of Diamonds comes right to the top, just like that. All right, well, we can do it again. So let's do it this way. I'm gonna put the card right in the middle, so really fairly you can see it really truly goes right in the middle right there. Okay, and so all we have to do is we can take the button here, and instead of the top button, we're gonna press the bottom button. So we're gonna press the bottom button down, give a little shake, a little cover, snap, and it actually went all the way here to the very bottom. All right, now you might think that this is just kind of a card trick, but it's really a density idea. Okay? Remember, in chemistry and also pretty much in any science, we study about density. We know that something that has greater mass has greater density, something that has less mass have lower density, and if it's less dense, it tends to float. Right? That's why ice floats on top of water, because it's less dense than water. So let's just take your Six of Diamonds once again, okay? And I'm going to, again, put it here at the bottom, okay? We're not even gonna do the elevator thing. We're not gonna do the elevator thing. We're gonna just shake it and cover it and snap. And remember, the reason why something rises to the top is because it's less dense. And the reason why the Six of Diamonds rose to the top is because we actually took off all the ink from the Six of Diamonds. So it is now less dense and it rose to the top. Okay. That's kind of cool because we do this demonstration in chemistry where I have like a beaker full of water. So here's my beaker full of water, and I have an egg. Right. So here's an egg. Let's see here. This is a egg. This is a real egg. Let me grab a mass. Hold on. I have a balance here. Okay. And I'm going to turn on the balance, okay, and tear it. And keep in mind, this is our real egg. It weighs 60 grams. It weighs 60 grams. Okay, real egg, it weighs 60 grams. So I'm going to put my egg in here in the water. And we see that this egg, I don't really know what this means. This egg is kind of like right here in the middle. I don't know if you can see it. This egg is like suspended in the middle. It doesn't go down or it doesn't go up. Like, when we push it down, and it kind of bobs up a little bit, but it doesn't go all the way to the top. It just kind of is in the middle. So does that mean it is more dense or less dense than water? This is like putting the card in the middle. You know, we put it in the middle, but one thing that we can do is we can just pour it in here. I pour it in here, the egg actually just rises to the top. So instead of being stuck in the middle, the egg, it just rises to the top. Okay, and this is kind of cool because the reason why the egg rises to the top is simply just because we got rid of the mass in the egg. Like we just got rid of the mass. It used to be filled with egg, but now it is no longer filled. You don't believe me? Like we did it. Here, I'm gonna put it on the balance again. And the balance actually says 5 grams. It weighs 5 grams. So the reason why it floats is because it actually lost mass. Here, I'll prove it to you. I'm gonna crack the egg. And there's actually nothing in this egg. All right, so one of the things that people like about chemistry is they like color changes. They like it when things change colors because like, oh, wow, that's really cool. Okay, but let's do it with, let's take a look at some color changes with cards first. So this is my deck of cards. Now, on the back side here, I have, this is the back of the cards, but I could just wave over it. And what happens is as I wave over it, it changes right to the 6 of clubs, just like that. Now, there's nothing in my hands right now. There's nothing in my hands, but all I'm gonna do is you take your hand and you kind of cover it. And when you cover it, it changes from the 6 of clubs over to the 6 of diamonds. Do you miss the 6 of clubs? It's okay, because all I have to do is kind of wave my hand over and it changes right back into the 6 of clubs. We can just go wrap it around 1, 2, 3, and it changes back into the 6 of diamonds. And then finally, give it a nice wave and it changes to the 6 of clubs, just like that. So those are some cool color changes that you can do with cards. But we actually do some cool things. We actually do a bunch of cool color changes in chemistry. So here's some cool color changes in chemistry. So I have this flask here. Okay, this Erlenmeyer flask. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to put some water into my flask. All I can do is I can take my flask and I could just cover it, wave it, and swirl it. And you see that that colorless now turns a bright pink. Now, we could cover it some more. So if I cover it like just like that, and I give it a nice wave, you can see the exact moment that it clears up. All right, so we'll do a couple of card tricks that's going to teach us some important ideas about thermodynamics, all right, and the driving forces of the units. For this card trick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the cards. So we're going to have a camera that shows the table so you can kind of see the cards. So here's my deck of cards. We need a selection. Can you tell me when to stop?
Stop.
Right here? Okay. So you didn't pick this King of Hearts, but you picked this card right here and this top card here. This is the 6 of diamonds. It's the 6 of diamonds. Now, one of the things that you're going to learn in chemistry is that entropy is the driving force of the universe. Okay? Entropy is this idea that things get messy and random and disorderly. Okay? Things just get messed up. Okay? And the best way to mess up cards is to shuffle them. So we'll give it a nice shuffle right here. All right, a Pharaoh shuffle is really cool because if you take a look at Pharaoh shuffle, it's like just in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. It like kind of zippers through. Here we have our deck of cards. It is thoroughly mixed up. We thoroughly shuffled. I'm going to divide it into 2 parts. So we have the left and the right. And we're going to divide it into 2 more parts. So there are now 4 piles. We're going to mess things up even more. So I'm going to take this, mess it up, and then throw it in all different piles, just like that. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Give me 2 piles.
2 and 4.
2 and 4. All right, so we'll kind of put 2 and 4 aside. And so now we're stuck with either left or right. Left or right, which one?
Left.
Left one, this one right here. All right, so out of all the cards, we shuffled, we mixed, we put them in different piles, we mixed with the piles. They're all a mess. But we said that entropy is the driving force of the universe, right? And let's see what entropy drove our cards to, even after all of that mixing. This card that this deck that you picked, Lindsay, gives us a 6 of diamonds. Entropy didn't just drive that one pile, but entropy also drove this pile, and this pile. So all the 6s.